What's up guys, welcome to Daily Refinement. In today's video, I'm going to go over why it's so easy to start an eBay business, but why it's so difficult to actually run a successful one. So please smash the like button, consider subscribing. We'll see you guys inside. All right guys, so it's super easy to start an eBay business because it's very alluring. You get to work for yourself, you don't have to answer to anybody, there's no boss. You're trying to become financially independent, you have dreams of Lamborghinis, homes, a big bank account, pay off your debt, retire early, retire a family member. You want FU money so you don't have to ever work for somebody else again, vacation money. You want a flexible schedule, work whenever you want to. You want no ceiling for your income. You want all the respect of your peers and family. You want to work on pursuing your interests or your personality, and you want to work from home or anywhere. And some people like myself also like all this stuff and to create jobs. Now that part is really, really seductive, and that's why so many people hate their day job and want to become an entrepreneur, want to sell on eBay. And the main three things you need to learn are listing consistently, learning how eBay works, and learning what sells. But in this next section, I'm going to go over why it's so difficult to actually stay on track and do these three things. Everybody can find a reason to start, but how do you stay consistent and actually make it work? All right, guys, so I'm going to give you your consistency toolkit so that you can actually list consistently, learn how eBay works, and learn what sells. So this is not to be negative, but I think that if you focus on avoiding the negative, it's a lot more effective than focusing on inspiration or motivation, which can be fleeting, because there's always something that you can avoid. And I think most people actually respond better to not being punished. So if you show up to work so you don't get fired, you go to work so that you can pay bills. So limiting distractions is number one. All distractions, in my opinion, are negative, but you can't get rid of all of them. All you can do is just limit the distractions that happen during the day and think about them constantly. Am I checking my phone a lot? Am I on social media a lot? So for me personally, I'm very sensitive to social media. So I've decided that I'm gonna make social media, but not consume it. Backups for failures are really important, which is number two, which is you need a draft bank in case you wanna go on vacation or you wanna take a few days off or something comes up. You have to plan for that because it's gonna happen no matter who you are. Something's gonna come up and you wanna have a draft bank for those emergencies. You want extra equipment. You don't want a modem going down, a printer, monitor, computer. I recommend having backups of everything, because if you're in business for yourself, when you can't work, you're not getting paid. So make sure you have backup equipment. Also, make sure you have extra sourcing, extra items to list in case you're looking for stuff and can't find anything. So if sourcing dries up a little bit, you want to have a little bit of a backup. Very, very important to essentially plan for disaster. So when it does happen, it's not if, it's when. You'll be ready. Next is you need a huge Rolodex, and you need to be able to make money selling anything. That being said, you want to focus on a niche if you can, because when you focus on a niche, you learn where all the suppliers are, you become more efficient in what you do, but you need to learn how to sell anything. That's the real nuts and bolts of really trying to make it e-commerce work, is selling. So you have to be able to figure out how to make money selling anything, and having a big Rolodex really helps. So if you know 500 brands that are profitable, you're gonna be more successful than just 10. Next is gonna be focusing on weaknesses. So whatever it is for you, if it's accounting or bookkeeping or sourcing or listing, whatever your weaknesses are, if you focus on improving those, your business moves forward the most. So a lot of people, I think you should double down on your strengths, but just think about your weaknesses, because in your business, somebody has to take care of it. So I recommend talking to a professional accountant or a CPA, or someone that can help you be more consistent in accountability group, like our Patreon at patreon.com/the Resellers podcast. In our group, we have guides on what to buy locally, how to a deep dive on a specific topic. We have all that. And then you can reach out to an actual accountant in our group. You can tag Cheryl Miller, and she will help you out. She's a licensed accountant that can help you. So next is managing your emotions. This might be the biggest one, but you need to actually visualize your emotions. What happens if something happens? So as you guys know, I was suspended on eBay, but I'd already thought of that happening. So I didn't really skip a beat, because I always knew that at one point that would happen. So if you think about the worst thing that can happen to you, and realize that most likely you're still gonna be fine, it's really gonna help you manage your emotions, and it's gonna help you be really, really consistent, learn how eBay works, learn what sells. And I think this is the toolkit you need to be successful. So I appreciate you guys. Until next time, take care.